Hello, beautiful, 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 intelligent black people. I hope that this day was just a beautiful day for you and all of your black, intelligent, beautiful loved ones. Beautiful black people. Do you know that an illegal arrest is an assault and battery? We must arrive at a place. We must educate ourselves, especially black folks, people that look like me. You must know what the law says. You must know what the statutes are. When these white racist cops arrest black folks illegally, that is an assault and battery on black folks. The person, this is what the law says, the person so attempted to be restrained of his/her liberties has the same right to use force in defending himself/herself as he would in repelling any other assault and battery. That is what the law says. And those white racist cops violate that law all the time. My beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. Each person has the right to resist an unlawful arrest. Each person has the right to resist an unlawful arrest. Period. In such a case, the person attempting the arrest stands in the position of a wrongdoer and may be resisted by use of force, as in self-defense. And there was a case that set precedents for that. And that case was, I believe, the State versus Mobley, Mobley. One may come to the aid of another, being unlawfully arrested, just as he may where one is being assaulted, molested, raped, or kidnapped. Thus, it is not an offense to liberate one from the unlawful custody of a police officer, even though he or she may be submitted to such custody without resistance. An illegal arrest, an unlawful arrest, is comparable to an assault and battery on you and on me, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. And these principles apply as well as to a police officer attempting to make an arrest who abuses his authority and transcend the bounds thereof by the use of unnecessary force and violence, as they do to a private individual who unlawfully uses such force and violence. So there it is again, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. And that case that set that precedence was Jones versus the state. It was in the state of Texas, I believe. And the state versus Mobley was in the state of North Carolina. There's another case that set precedents. It's called Adams, Adams versus the state, and that occurred in the state of Georgia. So there are precedents for all of this stuff that I am quoting. These are statutes. These are laws. Police officers can only ask for your identification when an investigation is underway. That's the requirement. They can only ask for your identification, my identification, when an investigation is on the way. And you or I must be a part of that investigation. Otherwise, they cannot ask for identification. Therefore, when police officers hinder you, when police officers hinder me, they are saying that you are under investigation. They are saying that I am under investigation. And additionally, a police officer's car lights and sirens are to only go on if there is an investigation. White racist cops violate that all the time. All the time. Therefore, these white cops must identify to you the investigation that you are a part of. This is why you and I should always ask them when we are hindered, when we are stopped, what is their probable cause? We should always ask these crooked, racist cops that question. What is their probable cause? Unlawful search. If they ask, do you mind if they search the car? Say no. Absolutely say no. You cannot search my car without a search warrant. Always say no. When they ask if they can search your car, if they can search your house, always say no. Because that requires a search warrant. If you pay attention, they always ask you if you mind. When they ask you to search your car, they will say, do you mind if I search your car? Do you mind if I search your house? Because they do not have a search warrant, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. These cops know that they have to get consent from you, from me, before they search your car or my car, before they search your house or my house. Usually, most people agree to the search out of fear. And that is absolutely right. Most people agree to the search out of fear, or from the fact that they see them, these racist cops, as the authority. However, they are with bounds and limits. They have limits and they have protocols because they are for the purpose of upholding the law, keeping the peace, protecting the citizens, and preserving the rights of people. You cannot have a trial without an injured party. You cannot have a trial without an injured party, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. We must educate ourselves. You cannot, as a matter of due process of law, even be called or summoned into a court or tribunal without having an injured party. There must be an injured party. And it does not have to be physical injury, by the way. The injured party is the accuser, and he or she must squarely and surely identify you as the accused. The accused has either committed an injury to a body or injured property or have breached a contract. If so, then the accuser must be present and the contract must also be placed as evidence for review. The accuser must put the judicial machinery into action by first writing a sworn affidavit that states the injuries that was committed. Then the summons come and it must be signed by an Article 3 judge, which states that the matter has been duly investigated and probable cause for such summons and or warrants are justified. These are all matters of due process of law. And if one of these elements are missing and are corrupted in any way, the entire matter must be dismissed. Be sure you are able to keep a circle around your passions and square your conduct. My beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters, it is imperative that we know the law. And when these white racist cops violate the law, we will know that we will resist. We will say no. This is an unlawful act. You do not have probable cause. You do not have a search warrant, etc., etc. Racism